Welcome to BMQ podcast. My name is Meenu and we'll be bringing you a series of interviews with Punjabi music artists. And today we'll be interviewing Prem Singh from Gravesend. So Prem, tell me, how did you get into music?
So I was introduced to music by my parents at a very young age, and my dad would play a lot of folk music. At the time, it was all about cassettes, so there'll be a lot of cassettes played in the car at home. Of it's called the Manak Nashinda, Chamikila, Sita Sing Sita, Binrakia, and so many more. But it wasn't until like um, the UK until the UK Bhangra music scene was on the rise, especially with the UK bands, and that's when I took a really deep interest in music, and so yeah, it was basically to do with my parents, so that's when I got my interest in music.
So there's always somebody that you want to follow or want to be like, or somebody who inspires you. So what I want to know from you is, who's your inspiration?
My biggest inspiration is most probably Surinder Shindar. Um, he, I mean, a lot of people would say Kuldeep Manak, but for me, it would have to be Surinder Shindar, mainly because of his vocal range, his style of singing, the songs he sung, and that powerhouse voice, that tone. Um, it's just remarkable. I mean, don't get me wrong, Kuldeep Manak was brilliant as well, and they were both on par with each other. Um, so yeah, but for me, it is Surinder Shindar to be my inspiration, as he's always has been. Um, but to be honest, I mean, it's not only Surinder Shindar. If it comes to like UK music, I would say Shindy CS and Deepo Dosanjh. Those two guys from back in the day, definitely been a huge inspiration. Um, Also along with Jazzy B as well.
So Prem, a lot of your songs have a folk Punjabi nature to them. Where does this come from?
And most of my songs come from my background. It's my upbringing as well. Um, with my parents, introduced me to folk music. Um, and then also my friends circle, they're all into folk music. So it kind of comes from there. A lot of influence comes from the people I know, and family and friends, really. Um, and also like growing up with a lot of the older generation, our first generation, like my dad's or parents' generation, um, and just sitting with them and listen to stories about Kaliyan, Markadiya Kaliyan, folk stories, Mirza Sahaba, um, Sasi Punnu, Hiranja, just things like that, really. And also visiting Punjab often when we were younger. I mean, I don't go that often now, but back in the days we did. We went quite often, and so family over there would, you know, get together, do a little do a little sing along, um, have a little marathon going on, and just be singing a lot of folk music. Um, and that would kind of like, interest me, think like, where's the song come from? Who sang it? I'd want to know the full details, the full background, who did the music and where can I get hold of it, things like that. So yeah, a lot of my interests and influences come from Punjab mainly, and with get-togethers with family and friends.
What's the best advice that you've been given? What's the best advice?
Best advice given to me was to follow your dreams with a passion, and when you do that, when you follow your dreams, uh, that is when, you are going to be the most happiest in life, and you will work hard towards it because it's a dream, it's a goal that you want to achieve, or something that you want to bring to life, you know, and so yeah, just follow your dreams, your goals, um, do whatever makes you happy, because that is how you're going to succeed in life, in whatever your goals are, in whatever you do, and whatever you're into. So yeah, just follow your dreams with a passion, and you'll automatically put in the hard work that needs putting in.
And what's the most proudest accomplishment that you've ever had?
Proudest accomplishment is, other than owning my own house, musically, I'd say, is performing in front of roughly around 14, 15,000 people. And that was a good few years back. I think it was back in 2010, where we did a few medley, and I was performing alongside my close friends, and who were also into music as well. Vigo um, and Dapper. We played at um, we played at Wales. It was in Cardiff Miller. Um, Back then the turnout was really, really big, and also Trafalgar Square, Miller, for in the Park, where they had, I think, at least 6,000 people. Never thought in my dreams I'll be performing. I'd ever perform in front of so many people. But yeah, I think that's my best accomplishment. At a young age as well. Yeah.
So, in your musical career, what's the biggest challenge that you face?
When it comes to music, there haven't been that many. I've always been kind of careful and kind of planned everything. When I'm gonna do some music, um, or release a single, or do a video or something like that. But I mean, the challenges I have come across while doing all that, I would say, is trying to get everything organized, trying to get the right people, get the right vibe going, trying to get my vision out across to the producer or the video director, um, things like that, really. Um, Other than that, I wouldn't say there are many daily challenges that I've come across or faced. Um, other, All I could say is um, not being able to kind of meet the right people to push my music. Also, and then also along with, there's there's radio stations and other media sources that who, it's hard to kind of trying to get your music out to. A lot of mainstream. There's some certain mainstream stations out there who, it's a pure headache. There is a challenge as well trying to get them to play your music. But once it's released, I don't know. It's they're quite picky and selective in what they play and who they play. So that is a bit of a challenge trying to you know get them to see and to support new UK private artists. Because a lot of them say, we don't see that many UK homegrown talent coming out. Well, you don't blame them. You can't blame them really. When you yourself, you're not actually playing their music, you're not supporting them, and you're because I get a lot of new upcoming artists, mentioning certain um, radio station, saying, we spent all this money, all this time, trying to put something together, and and there's one radio station that we always listen to, and they just don't happen to play our music, play our product. So yeah, I think that is probably one of the main challenge that I'm facing right now at the moment. Not just me, but other artists as well, because a lot of them have come to me and well, we've kind of like just touched upon the topic, and it's not they're not seem to be supporting new talent like they say they do, but I don't see it happening. I can't see them doing it. Anyway.
We've often heard the words muttered, UK Bhangra is dead. What's your thoughts on this?
UK Bhangra music, I don't think it is dead. It's not gonna die. Um, it's there. It's not as um active as it used to be. Um, but slowly, I mean, people like Raf Safura, JK through school. I mean, they're doing their best. They're carrying the UK Bhangra music flag. Um, and I do see some new talent popping up slowly. Some really good producers out there as well, and musicians, which is good because it kind of died out a bit. And then I see a lot of kids, learning the music, picking up an instrument and learning it, and doing production. Also, some new singers as well. Just Dandra as well is another guy who's just he's a UK guy who's um who's up on the scene as well, and there's so many more coming on the way as well. I don't think it is dead. It's always been there. But it's also been in there in the background. Um, when Canada kind of took over a bit and India, but it's still there. Even excuse me. Even um, you know, they you get a lot of the big stars from India and Canada coming to the UK for production and mix mastering and things like that. So it's not just like it's not just like artists who are dying. UK from artists aren't there anymore. But the people in the background, like the producers, mixed sound engineers, and from the UK, who do just normally just Bhangra music. Um, they're still keeping it alive. So yeah, it's coming up now. It's slowly getting recognised a lot as well now. So yeah, it's just I'm hoping we get back on the scene again, which I do think we will in the next couple of years, I reckon, because there's a lot of new artists coming out, a lot of new material coming out. It's good. It's not dead. It's Bangladesh. UK Bangladesh music is here to stay. I'll tell you that now.
So, most of the youth these days are interested in urban beats. Do you think urban beats go with Punjabi and Bhangra music? What's your thought?
Yeah, I think we have to adapt. We have to go with the times as well. Um, you can't just stick to one certain type of music, one genre. We have to. It's down to the producer. I mean, Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan said once that it's down to the music producer to make music for his time. And like now, the time is just there's a lot of hip hop, there's a lot of drill, grime, UK garage is back as well, and people are doing it. Some garage Bhangra music as well, which is good because I love garage music as well, and you got trap as well, and you got this new one, Emma Piano, and a few others, and what would like to say is a lot more drum and bass and jungle music back again, mixed with fused with Bhangra. I think it's a good thing. I think it is a good thing, but only if you use it properly. If you use those genres in a decent way. in a proper way, then yeah, it works. But yeah, I think it's good. It's a good thing that there's some urban beats in a lot of people going towards like the Western music. Um, Music is basically experimental. That's what it is at the end of the day. It's whatever makes you feel good, makes you wanna you know get up and dance or kind of chill out to or whatever. That's music. It's just experimental. Yeah, so I think it's a good idea.
So we now live in a world where there's social media everywhere. How important do you think social media and internet is in the world of music?
I think social media, internet is very important, especially for music. It's very, very important. Actually, no, it's most definitely important for a lot of things, not just music. But I mean, we're talking about music. It is crucial, I think, for a lot of artists. It's you have to evolve with the times. You can't just stick in one place. Word of mouth. I mean, it used to be back in the day. It used to be back word of mouth. You when like a Punjabi MC album coming out, you'd uh, you know, the word would just get around just by people just talking about it. Um, or Bally said, well, coming out. Um, but yeah, you've got to go with the times, internet and social media is a good thing for music. Um, but for other things, like everything else, it has its good and bad things, but it's just down to you how you use it. Um, but yeah, ideally, I think the social media is crucial for Punjabi music, for any kind of music. Um, we all need to kind of adapt and evolve with the times. And who knows? I mean, this now is like you got the internet and social media. Who knows? The next 20 years or whatever, there'll be something else, and you'll have to. You won't have a choice, really. You have to go with the times.
So Gravesend has a lot of talent. Why do you think that is?
Oh yeah, Grayson. Yeah, Grayson is yeah, it does have a good bit of talent and a lot of upcoming new talent coming on the scene as well, on the horizon as well. Um, it's I think reason for that is because we have a um tight knit Punjabi community, uh, and also we have we have like a small group of people who do a lot for the community as well. Um, we got some like people who teach do door classes. We've got Punjabi school as well, for kids to learn Punjabi, which is a must. If you want to get to Punjabi music, learn Punjabi. Speak it at home. Speak it with your friends. Try and get used to it, and slowly kind of like improve. Um, that's if it don't have to be because you want to go into Punjabi music and that. Just it's good to kind of keep in touch with your roots, stay connected. But the yeah, I mean we have a lot of small group of people who teach Dol, Bhangra dances and many other things. So that's why I think there's a there's a lot of talent coming from the southeast. It used to be Midland and then London, but now yeah, southeast man, southeast is coming up. So beware, watch out, guys.
So in the world of Punjabi music, I know this is a tough question, but who is your favourite Punjabi artist?
I've got quite a few Punjabi artists who are my favourite. If I had to pinpoint one, I mean, like I said before, it would be Surinder Shinda. If it comes to folk music. But like today's music, and today's generation artists, I would say Jazzy B. I think Jazzy B and JK and Raf Safada. but mainly Jazzy B. Yes, he would have to be the ultimate. He's that man, just like he's carried the UK Bhangra scene, and he's taken it worldwide, globally, even more. Um, and yeah, Jazzy B and Surinder Shinda, I'd say.
Do you have a favourite song? Do you have a favourite?
My favorite song, so I love this question. Yeah, my favorite song ever is probably most definitely Jazzy B's Nog, because that song has changed the game, and also Jazzy B himself has changed, the whole music industry, back in the 90s and that, um, and so he's yeah, so Nog, like, before Nog came out, it was all sad love songs and depressing songs. Um, Not here, not in the UK, but like in Punjab and Punjab, India, and that was like the mainstream hub for us brown people, for music. And just when he came along, he was he bought Nog, and then everything changed, globally. Every music globally changed. Canada, UK, um, Punjab, India, India as a whole, just changed everything. And that song still bangs, when it comes on the dance floor, on at weddings and events and parties. Um, I'll be the first one there on the dance floor when that Tumbi kicks in. So yeah, that it's got to be Nog, most definitely.
Thank you so much, Prem, for giving us your time. We look forward to your great tracks. I'm sure they'll be amazing as your previous ones. And this is Meenu signing out of BMQ Podcasts. Stay tuned for our next episode, and I shall see you then.